The President of the United States of America, Joe Biden, has proclaimed from the White House that March 31st, which this year is Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday, he has proclaimed this as the Transgender Day of Visibility from the White House. I have some opinions. They might be different than what you've heard. A proclamation on Transgender Day of Visibility 2024. Presidential action. On Transgender Day of Visibility, we honor the extraordinary courage and contributions of transgender Americans and reaffirm our nation's commitment to forming a more perfect union. My entire administration and I have your back. Now, I therefore, Joseph R. Biden Jr., President of the United States of America, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim March 31, 2024 as Transgender Day of Visibility. I call upon all Americans to join us in lifting up the lives and voices of transgender people throughout our nation and to work toward eliminating violence and discrimination based on gender identity. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 29th day of March in the year of our Lord 2024 and of the independence of the United States of America 248. Joseph R. Biden Jr. This is what the President of the United States is prioritizing, proclaiming, lifting up on this holy day for many believers in Jesus Christ. Not just that, it falls on Passover as well. Here are my thoughts. All right, let's read this. Genesis 5, 1 through 2. This is the book of generations of Adam. And when God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. Male and female, he created them and blessed them and named them man when they were created. Our being male and female is the divine order of God. It's what he created us to be. Male and female. We are specific. We have specific characteristics, physical and emotional, spiritual. We have attributes that are designed and set towards the male and the female. That is what God set in motion, and that is what has been in motion since the creation of time. What the devil does is the devil tries to pervert everything that God set in motion. What do you mean, Ariel? Well, God said man and woman. The devil, polygamy, more than one wife. God said marriage. The devil, fornication, having children outside of wedlock. God said purity and holiness. The devil, uncleanliness, lawlessness. God said honor your parents. The devil, dishonoring your parents, being rebellious. Everything that God says, the devil wants to do the opposite. That's it. God said male and female. The devil wants male, male, female, female. Why? Because in the innateness of what we are and who we are, we glorify God. A married man and woman and their children is a glory unto God. Why? Because he created us this way. And so the enemy would like to pervert any and all of God's creations. So this day being one of the most holy days in regards that we get to reflect on the work of Jesus in saving mankind, for the President of the United States to proclaim from the White House and institute this is very telling. When Jesus was resurrected, he smacked the devil in the face for eternity. Everything shifted. Everything shifted and nothing was ever the same. When this time of the year comes around every year, the devil gets another smack in the face because he's reminded of what the work that Christ did. So for this country, once quote unquote founded on God, to choose this day to make this proclamation from our highest government position, is showing where the alliance is. And I believe Americans are going to wake up. I believe that Christians that have been lukewarm, Christians that have just been asleep, you've got to pay attention. You've got to look and see what is the seat of power in this country elevating. What do they deem? What are they lifting up? And ultimately, whose team are they on? I believe this is totally going to backfire. I believe this is going to cause more Christians to enter a place of prayer, fasting, evangelizing, sharing the gospel. I believe this is going to bring the ripple effects of this is going to ripple out into the country, because it's showing Americans from the White House the allegiance that our government has, who they are really, who do they hold their allegiance to? And my question is, then who? If God set the order, then who would divert or pervert or change the order? Right now, the devil is just playing his hand, exposing himself. And this is a very big exposing move. I've seen the articles. People are saying, well, not Ariel, but they're saying it only fell on this day this year. The other days it's not going to be on this day. You know, you can think things are coincidences. I don't. I don't think a strategic from the seat of the White House, I don't think anything is a coincidence. I think this is the enemy proclaiming what he thinks from the highest seat of position in the United States. I think this is a show-off move that he's trying to show and say, hey, I'm up in this office, and he's trying to show himself, but it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire, because this is going to be one of the waves, I believe, that is going to raise up the people in this country to see it and make some things look different in the future. Time to pray. It's no joke. It's no joke at all. And as Christians, yes, we love, but we stand on truth, because where truth is taken away, man, what we get is chaos. My thoughts is this is going to backfire. My thoughts are people, even non-Christians, are going to see this and see what's being prioritized from this White House cabinet. All right, the gospel preached, people reached, spirit led, fire spread. Subscribe for more content like this. Thanks, guys.